New at 9, more threats from Facebook directed at state Republican lawmakers.
You'll recall the governor was threatened earlier this week. We have details and reaction this evening from Fox 6's Henry Rossoff in the newsroom. Henry.
And this new threat is less specific, but no less scary. And everyone we spoke with today condemned this bold and angry new tone online. Less than a week after Republican Governor Scott Walker faced a Facebook threat on his life, the conservative-leaning public policy group, the McIver Institute, uncovers a second, more generic threat against Wisconsin GOP politicians Thursday.
They're not doing this to become celebrities. They're doing this because they don't like somebody.
The new threat reads in part, quote, "It should be open season on politicians. I mean with guns, not words." UW-Milwaukee professor of government affairs Mordecai Lee used to be a state senator. The FBI once warned him of a specific threat against his life, and that was when it was harder to find people.
That was 20 years ago. Imagine what it would be like now. And so I'm really sad about these developments.
Lee says Wisconsin politicians themselves are using more and more divisive language and ramping up their rhetoric on Facebook, a place that seems more anonymous.
It's sort of like all the old boundaries have broken down.
Capitol Police would not talk specifically about either threat, but Walker had this to say earlier in the week.
We take them all seriously, and we've had others in the past, but we rely on the professionals that work with us to gauge how important they are. And it doesn't stop our schedule. Obviously, we're out today, was out yesterday. And according to Democratic State Senator Chris Larson, this seems to be a rare bipartisan issue.
It's happening on both sides. We hope that people take a deep breath and use the recourse they have available to them in the democratic process, but not go to another level.
We also reached out to the McIver Institute for their comments. Our phone calls went unreturned. Live in the newsroom, Henry Rossoff, Fox 6 News.
Henry, do you by any chance know what happens to these people if they catch them?
Well, they face the same threats as if I were to threaten someone in person right now, and that threat was perceived to be serious enough. So it's the same online as it would be in person.
I see. All right. Thank you, Henry.